In a computer, all the information is stored in 0 and 1. Computers will translate those zeros and ones into words, audio, and image, and then present them through various media for us to receive. Can you imagine that a map of the airport is hidden in the picture of this fish? Can you imagine a piece of music that sounds normally but actually hides an article inside? Hackers know those zeros and ones well, and then they can use computers to hide secret information in common files in the process of translating them to something human knows. This technique is called Steganography. Steganography comes from Steganographia, a book about cryptography and steganography by Griffiths. The basic idea of steganography is based on prisoner's model. Imagine that in a prison, there are two criminals and a prison guard. When criminals want to exchange information, they should use various methods to avoid being noticed by prison guards. But if the rate of transmission is too conspicuous, such as some string actions, it will easily attract the attention of the prison guards. Therefore, the best way is to hide information in common things, which can not only transmitting the information, but also can be difficult to detect. At this time, steganography is needed, which is a good way to prevent information from being intercepted.
According to the legend, the earliest steganography comes from the ancient Rome. They shaved slaves' hair and write the information in the forms of teptones on the slave's head. When the hair of slaves grow, the information would be hidden under the slave's hair. Nowadays, when the computer was invented, great potential was discovered from steganography, and it achieved rapid development. In modern steganography, information is usually hidden in large files, such as pictures and audio, because more data will be stored in these files, which makes the information we want to hide more difficult to find.
In image steganography, the simplest method is picture value conversion. As mentioned at the beginning of the film, pictures are stored in the computer in the form of 0 and 1. Specifically, a picture consists of countless very small squares, which are called pixels. The computer will divide the color of each pixel into red, green, and blue, and converts the numbers corresponding to this color level into 8 zeros or ones. In this way, a pixel will be converted into 24 zeros or ones. In other words, 24 bits. And text is also composed of 0 and 1. Each character will correspond to a numerical value, and the computer will store this numerical value as 8 zeros or ones. And every 3-character numerical value can be converted into binary of a pixel. We can convert a string of words into a picture as long as we convert these binaries into pixels. Often, listeners may focus on text information and ignore some picture information. Another steganography method is LSB steganography, which is least significant bit. Let's take a look at the two colors first. Can you see the difference between them? In one of the picture file, every 8 bits is 256 levels, which contains 256 cubic colors. That is about 60 million colors. The human eye can distinguish about 10 million different colors, which means that the human eye cannot distinguish about 6 million other colors. LSB steganography is to modify the lowest bits in the managed number, and human eye will hardly notice the change before and after. For example, in this ordinary picture, the lowest color of the picture will be extracted after analyzed with tools. You can see that there is a QR code hidden in the blank space, the upper left corner. After scanning, we can find the hidden information.
The third steganography method is based on file structure. For example, If the suffix of JPEG image file is changed to .zip, after extracted, we can get the hidden information. Actually, it is compiling two files in a binary rate generate a new file. There is a Terminator in JPEG file format, and the picture viewer will ignore the content after the JPEG Terminator, so the extract zip will not affect the normal display of the image. The picture of fish shown at the beginning of the video is based on this steganography. However, this type of steganography is also relatively easily to find. We can use tools to automatically analyze other files attached into the picture. Its principle is to retrieve matching files headers. And some commonly used file headers can be easily found in the file.
Besides pictures, there are also ways to hide information into audio. One of the most famous methods is echo hiding. Its main method is to use echo to embed secret data into carrier data, and make use of the lag masking characteristics of HAS, which makes weak signal become inaudible after strong signal disappear. It will disappear in strong signal for 50 to 200 milliseconds without being detected by human ears. In the algorithm of echo hiding, the encoder delays the carrier data for a certain time and superimpose it on the original carrier data to generate echo. Encoder can embed 0 and 1 with two different delay times. After embedding, the secret data will not be suspected, and the receiver can extract the data with high accuracy.
Another interesting method is to hide information in frequency spectrum. We record the loudness of the frequency of a sound at a certain time, which is the frequency spectrum. The spectrum of different times can be combined to form a picture. For example, the spectrum of this audio prompts text.
In real life, one of the steganography application scenarios is digital watermarking. Digital watermarking technology embeds some identification information directly into digital carriers, including multimedia, documents, software, and others. But it does not affect the use value of the original carrier, and it is not easy to be perceived or noticed by people's perceptual system, such as visual or auditory system. Only through a special detector or reader can extract the special information. Digital watermarking is a brand new information hiding technology, and it has been less than 20 years since the concept was first put forward. On the other hand, criminal hackers will use steganography to destroy data files or hidden malicious software in others' harmless files. For example, an attacker can use Bash and PowerShell scripts to launch and automatically attack and embed the scripts in documents. When a user opens one of the documents, they will activate the secret and hidden script, and then there will be confusion. This process is a common way to deliver ransomware. This is why you can't see the picture of the email and the warning message. Some contents in this email have been blocked, always appear in the inbox of email. After talking about part of common steganography, hope that you may know more about steganography, and one day, if you see those warning messages, you can handle it easily by yourself.